Good morning, Countryside. I'm Leah D'Alvarez, and this is UPC. Putting up strings of holiday lights and giving special gifts to family and friends are holiday traditions for many Floridians. Before you deck the halls this year, consider how your decorations may impact your energy use and your bill. Florida Power and Light Company experts say those glowing strands can use a lot more energy than you think, which can drive up your energy bill. But they have some tips to save you money. Use automatic timers to control how long you're running your lights and inflatables each day. The fewer the hours, the less energy you'll use. Consider using extension cords in less visible areas so that you're using your holiday lights where they'll make the most visual impact. You can supplement your holiday displays with wreaths, ribbons, and other decorations that don't consume energy.
The Christmas spirit is very much alive in Tampa Bay. A special holiday drive is being held to benefit boys and girls in the community who would have nothing for Christmas. The goal of the Big Give is to collect enough toys from Pinellas County to fill an 18-wheeler for Toys for Tots. One family who has received toys from the organization said Toys for Tots kept the Christmas spirit alive for their kids during a very tough time. The husband suffered a stroke and the mom only worked part-time. They would have no idea how they would come through for their kids. The kids had gifts under the tree Christmas morning because of generous donors. The Fright Center will be delivering a semi-truck around tomorrow, collecting donations from Pinellas County public stores, and their goal is to fill it up. No matter how big or small, we urge residents to donate if able and to help keep kids' Christmas spirit alive, said the mother. You never know what families are going through and how something so little like that could really help them. Residents have until the end of the day to donate. You can drop off any unwrapped toy at any public store. Multicultural Club is holding a spirit night on December 21st from 4 to 8 p.m. at Chipotle. 15% of proceeds go to the Relay for Life team. There will be an FBLA meeting on Wednesday afternoon at 1:45 p.m. in A7 for those students who placed at districts and who are qualified to compete for state competition. If you are not planning on attending this, please see Mr. Fell in A7 before Wednesday.
The 6th annual Prom Fashion Show will be held on February 9th. Students will model this year's prom fashion trends from Nikki's Glitz and Glam Boutique, David's Bridal, and Men's Warehouse. In entertainment, Bo has news on the NFL. Bo?
Thanks, Leah. Last night, the Steelers and Patriots played in what became a crazy game. The score was very close the whole game until the Steelers were able to take a 24-16 lead going into the fourth quarter. Although they had the lead, the Steelers were unable to score again and ended up losing the game. Tom Brady finished with 298 yards and touchdown to Brandon Cooks. Both teams are now 11-3 and will hopefully play again in the playoffs. That's all I have in sports. Now back to the news desk.
While power has been restored to the world's busiest airport, Atlanta International, the travel delays will be lingering for days. Thousands of people were stranded Monday morning at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, where more than 1,000 flights were grounded just days before the start of the Christmas travel rush. A sudden power outage that Georgia Power said was caused by a fire in an underground electrical facility brought the airport to a standstill Sunday about 1 p.m. All outgoing flights were halted and arriving planes were held on the ground at their point of departure. International flights are being diverted, officials said. Delta Airlines, with its biggest hub in Atlanta, will be the hardest hit. By Sunday evening, Delta had already canceled nearly 900 flights and another 300 Monday morning. Nearly all of them were in Atlanta. Tampa International was hit with a rush of people transferring flights into our airport. At Tampa International Airport, spokeswoman Janet Sherber said she was aware of only 4 cancellations as of Monday morning, and they were working on assuring no more will occur.
Pinellas Park Police said a student was tased Thursday by an SRO after a fight involving 2 girls. The incident happened about 4 p.m. at Morgan Fitzgerald Middle School. Authorities and students were boarding school buses when 2 female students began fighting. A SRO responded to break up the fight, and one of the girls refused to comply. The girl was physically resisting the officer, threatened him, and then attempted to run away. The officer used a taser to detain the student, according to a news release. The second girl got on her bus and left school. Paramedics responded to check on the tased student. She was released into the custody of her mother, and police and school investigators are still investigating the incident. That's all we have for you today on UPC.
Thank you for watching and have a great day, Countryside.